Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing prenuptial agreements in Thailand, and specifically we're discussing tax matters associated therewith. So what are we talking about here specifically? Well, as much as people don't really think about it, future tax filings may be something you want mentioned in the terms of a prenuptial agreement, especially if you're an American. And what am I talking about here? Well, depending on the posture of your particular situation, your holdings, your possible assessable tax liability, etc., it may or may not behoove you as an American to reserve certain rights as to how you file your own tax return in the provisions of the prenup itself. So what am I talking about? Well, what I mean to say is if you're an American, for example, you're marrying, in this case, let's call it a Thai national, you're looking to do a prenup, and you want to preserve as much flexibility, at least operational flexibility, as you can have with regard to future possible tax filings. And what are we talking about? Well, most notably, and a perfect example of this, is the decision to file married filing jointly or married filing separately. And for the American person that's in a Thai-American relationship, in a Thai-American marriage, this can have a great deal of impact on one's assessable tax liability. The difference between filing as a single person or married filing separately, married filing jointly. So again, this can have a major impact on one's future state of being, if you will, with regard to their tax liability. And it's probably something you're going to want to have mentioned in any sort of Thai English sort of prenup that is going to be associated with any sort of marriage. Now, again, this is just one component. There's a ton of stuff that goes into prenups. A lot of time, I got to be honest with you, we get a lot of contact about prenups, and I think people have a wildly skewed perspective on how prenups work, especially lay people. They'll contact us and say, well, I want to do this, that, and the other thing. And, you know, prenups cannot do that. This is one of those things that I think people don't think about that they should when thinking about prenups, is having some sort of provision regarding the posture of any future tax filings during the marriage.